team told me about a dog in here that was skinny. It's not you. You're you're adorable. Look at those glasses, Bandit. Oh my goodness. Let's see, what else do we have? Oh hi. You're not too skinny. I love you immediately. Love my boxers. Thinking it's no dog in here. Is it you? I asked him what the story was, and I just got a sad head shake. Hi. Oh, you seem friendly. Can I come in? Oh yeah. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, let's go in and see if we can help.
Okay, I know it's hard to see, but stick around because there is something that happens at the end that I was not ready for, and it'll just put a massive smile on your face.
It's okay. Hi, I'm just gonna come in. Don't mind me. Oh, he seems so small in this big space. I'm gonna go really slow.
Hi. If you see this, as hard as it is, and you don't look away, it's because you have a bigger heart than most people. It is hard to look at a dog in this state. I just set this down right here. I will tell you this. I came in here today with a lot of noise, a lot of chaos, a lot of my problems and my concerns. And I think one of the things about helping animals is that you have to set all of that aside. When you get into a situation like this and you see a dog like this, you very quickly realize that the only thing that matters right now is this dog. For them, they need me, and I need to be present in this moment. And so whatever you're going through, if you've ever thought about getting involved in helping dogs or cats, horses, do whatever it takes to do that. Now, the team's working on getting this one's story because I'm seeing a lot of things that are wrong right out of the gate. Now, you can probably see it too. It's a little harder because it's a black dog, but you can see this dog is emaciated. But there's some other things that I'm seeing right off the bat I'll share with you here in a minute, just from experience. And Alexis is getting the full story right now. I know there's a deep one. And I know there is a story. But we're going to try right away to see if we can bring some immediate joy to this dog. And I'm going to start walking through the things that I'm observing that start building the story for me very quickly and what we need to do to catch this dog from falling too far too fast. Let's start with a treat. Now, one of two things is happening. Either this little guy, I'm assuming guy because blue collar, wants me to just go away, and so they're trying to melt into the floor, or they're too weak. Blast off. I say that because my son's been singing that song. It goes, 3, 2, 1, blast off. Another rocket ship run. So that's good. We have blast off. I'm going to go ahead and sit down with that right there. Pit bulls are no doubt one of the last to get adopted in a shelter. I think a lot of people know that. Oh, hi. Okay, good. I think we have some interest here. That's good. I didn't realize until this one started chomping treats that they are very young. Very young. Yeah, this is good. See how oh yeah, good. See how the sniffer starts working? I better calm down. There's already hope. That's the thing about hope. If you allow space for hope, it can fill the room. But if you don't make that space, it's unlikely to present itself. And I think that's what sitting with dogs is about, is providing a space for hope. Okay, some things that are wrong that I'm going to tell you that I've just noticed from experience. One, blankets are set up over there. Blankets are right here. And this little dog has no interest in the blankets. Most likely scared of blankets because they don't know what blankets are. This is common in dogs that have been neglected, that have just been left outdoors, abandoned, used for breeding, were puppies that a breeder was trying to sell that they just couldn't sell. They got too big, and so then they just dumped them. This is not behavior of a dog who's been loved and knows the luxuries of a blanket. So that's the first thing I notice. I could be completely wrong. My dog, Kobe, completely uninterested in blankets and soft things. just wants to feel the floor. Now, I suspect that's because he's blind, and he wants to hear and feel the vibrations of the floor. It gives him another sense. Look at you and your interest in treats. This is good. Dirty. This dog is very dirty. Doesn't mind a little eye contact. Like, I don't have to completely look away. This dog doesn't seem fearful of that. But for this dog being as young as they are, or is what I'm guessing, for them not to just run up and be very puppy-like is jarring, isn't it? I came to the shelter today with a heavy heart because I had a setback with one of our pups, and I'm not ready to talk about it yet. It's one of the farm dogs, and how do I say this without? I lost a battle. We lost a battle. Not the whole war. This dog will still be fine, but it's just not as good of news as I would have hoped for, and that's okay, because the situation, I think, is still much better for the dog where they're at now. But I just got the news, and I got to process it and figure out next steps. And it just, between that and everything I have going on, I'm having challenges at the farm right now, trying to fix some water issues, and it's just chaos right now. And that's just all going on in my head, and I just go, man, there's a lot. And what I love about volunteering and getting involved, like I was talking about, is you have to drop everything at the door, because these problems are bigger than me. They're bigger than any of my problems. This dog right here is the one that's in need, not me. I'll be fine, especially because I have all of you. Some of the things that are wrong. The nails are way too long, have never been trimmed, not once. Now, this dog is younger, so it's not like they're 10 years old and the nails have never been trimmed. That's cute. He's making eye contact. I bet you just stick around. I bet we're gonna get the scoop, and it wouldn't even surprise me if it was a self-initiated scoop. We do this thing in Sitting with Dogs, in case you knew, where I scoop the dog up into my lap and just give them some comfort if they want it. If they don't, that's okay. Then we don't do that. Or if we try and it doesn't work out, that's okay too. We let them carry on. But sometimes I'm lucky enough where they scoop themselves into my lap, and there is just not a better feeling that you can get at the shelter than that. A dog self-scooping. Now, this dog is obviously hungry. Oh, that's good. Motivated by my treats. And there's not a food bowl in the kennel. And before I see all the comments of like, why don't you guys feed that dog? Why didn't the shelter get that dog some food? They have. And they can't just leave an unending buffet, because bloat and refeeding, dogs not making it from refeeding that are emaciated, is real, and it's highly likely. This hunger that this dog is experiencing right now is not going to be solved in an hour or a day of them being here. Now, what'll happen is within a couple weeks, you will start to see a drastic improvement. A lot of nutrition packed into smaller amounts of food. So you can't just go get any food and feed the dog. Oh my goodness, adorable. But how skinny. Long legs though, huh? I do have a plan. Here in a minute, I'm gonna get this one's story. And I also want to get this one on proper nutrition right away. You see this interest, what treats can do? And this dog may have never had treats before. So hungry and wants treats, and it just takes everything inside of me not to go grab my whole bag of treats and just spread them out and say, eat them all. But you can't, because it'll make them really sick really fast. But I will do this. I will do this so that we can all feel better about this. Sundays sponsors a lot of our videos. I will have them sponsor this video and feed this one for an entire year, and we'll get food rushed over here overnighted right away to this pup, so that they can start getting just unbelievable nutrition, human quality stuff, some of the best food out there. Is it the least expensive? Absolutely not. Sometimes if people are on budgets, they'll use it for toppers. And I always say, feed your dog the best you can afford. But right now, I want him on the absolute best food out there. And Sundays for Dogs fits that category. I will put a link down in the description below for you guys where you can get 50% off of Sundays. You can't find that anywhere else, by the way. They just gave that to me. And I'm going out on a limb here because I don't know. They didn't necessarily give me that approval. But certainly, when they see this pup, they will agree with me. And if they say, no, I'll cover it for a whole year, they won't say no. What I love about the companies that we work with is they are real dog lovers. So we just won't work with them. I mean, Sundays fits that bill for sure. Let's do this. Let's get their story. I'm gonna call Alexis and have her come in here because I think she's probably got this one's story by now. We got to get more details. And I'm going to try a couple treat tricks here and see if I can gain some trust right out of the way. First, we're going to try a 2-finger treat. Oh. I mean, if that wasn't a hungry hippo jump, I don't know what is. Okay, now we're going to try open hand. Okay, let's hope I don't lose my hand here. I'm going to a little bigger treat just for my own safety. Okay, that was good. That was, look at that well-mannered boy right there. Let me risk my hand one more time here. I almost went too small. That's way too small. I'm gonna go a little bigger here to cover myself in that chomp. Okay, I'm gonna like knob my knuckles up here a little bit. Okay, that was good. So what I'll tell you though with that initial chomp is that is a chomp of a dog who doesn't know how to take treats. There are some dogs that just aren't good at taking treats, and there are some breeds that just aren't good at taking treats. German Shepherds come to mind right away. It's almost not their fault. They've got that pointy nuzzle and they just right on you, even if they're the most well-trained German Shepherds. But often you can tell when a dog comes into the shelter when they haven't had treats. And this one has not experienced the joy of treats. And why that's so sad is, one, treats are delicious, but treats don't just come as delicious treats. They come with love. That's what's so fantastic. It's like fresh baked cookies from someone you love versus cookies from the store. Completely different. The fresh baked cookies from someone you love, I can tell you, 5 or 10 times that I've had those amazing moments. I can't tell you the last time I got cookies from the grocery store. That's not true. It was probably yesterday. But in general, you know what I'm saying. Okay, that's good. Let's try a little paw touch here before we get the story. And then I want to get the whole story here. So I'm gonna gently do a paw rest. Okay, that was really interesting. He checked out my hand because I was touching his paw before he checked out the treat. There was some concern there. That's a first for him, but he handled it. It's just a testament to his temperament and why it's so great if you can catch these dogs early on in these environments. I'll bet he's just in here like a couple days, if that, maybe even yesterday. Okay, he checks my hand, proves it. I'm gonna just leave it there for a little bit longer. Okay, it makes him a little nervous, so I'm gonna pull away. I don't want to keep the heat on too long. Let's see. I don't see Alexis out there. Oh, yeah, there she is. Hey, can you squeeze in here? You want to sit on that fresh blanket over there? He hasn't used it. He's adverse to blankets. I think a he. Yeah, confirming a he. Oh my goodness, his ribs are so. Oh my goodness, and I gotta show you guys his back. Let me show you this. Hey, are you far enough along to tell the story?
Yes.
Okay. Let me show everyone what I'm seeing here because it's so bad. It just hurts. It just hurts is what it does. Oh my goodness, your chomps are fierce, bud. Oh. I'll tell you the reason too we've had so much success with Sundays on the farm with the farm dogs and with my dog Kobe is because it was developed by a vet, and one of the founders is a vet. You can tell not only did she use a lot of her experience and wisdom, but a lot of her heart too, because it takes heart to continue to make a food that is quality and not make decisions based off of profit, right? So delivering really high quality food to dogs is not easy, and otherwise, every company would be doing it. And so it just makes me so happy that Sundays is doing it. And results speak for themselves. Some of the transformations we've seen from our dogs being on Sundays for Dogs I really don't have to say much. I can just show you pictures from that. It's pretty amazing. Human quality, no synthetic ingredients, less mess. It's not messy like a lot of the frozen foods, and a great value for what it offers. Hi. I want to give him positive affirmations, but I feel like I need to understand his story a little bit more before we do that, because his little eyes are just so sad, and no puppy should be so sad. I'm going to see if I can get him to... I brought him a little baby blanket. Here. So he's almost like scared of blankets. Don't hide behind me. Don't hide behind me. He's trying to hide. It's good when they get that comfortable, but also I don't... like, it's hard to make progress when they go hide. But see, I didn't want the blanket. I'm going to try to put it over here. That's for you, bud. It's soft. It's cozy. Okay, I'm going to try to coax him on there with a treat. Alexis, what is his story?
They have him estimated at around 2.5 years old.
No. There is no way he's 2.5 years old. I mean, maybe, like, I guess if I look at his head, I would have guessed, like, 9 months.
And you may be right. I mean, this is just based off of their observation, and I'll tell you more details as to maybe why.
I can't see his teeth, and, you know, when a dog's emaciated, like, it really throws off the ability to judge. Sometimes they look, you know, they're 2 and they look 10. Sometimes they're 2 and they look 6 months old because they... You know how like a puppy has big features, like big head, oversized paws, and so it comes off as a puppy, and when they're emaciated, that can also happen because all the features now are almost cartoon-like. There you go, yeah, and you can just lay down right here. That hurts my heart even more that he's 2 and he's so scared of blankets.
Yeah, he's not comfortable right now. So the reason why he's inside, he is new. He just came in yesterday.
Okay, that's what I was guessing.
But he is inside right now already, just because of his, I mean, you can see it. He is emaciated. What
Alexis means by inside is a lot of times they'll start in the outside area in kennels. The inside are condos. You kind of get upgraded if you need more safety, if you've been here a little longer. So they kind of migrate and take steps up into this area. The area that we're in are some areas for dogs that need more medical attention. And so that's what's going on with him. So typically a dog doesn't just go straight from intake to right inside. And he is, because they realize the severity of his situation.
Exactly.
Did they give him a rating?
They don't have a rating on him, but they just have him marked as emaciated.
I would say he's like a 8 to 9
in severity, right?
Yeah, you know, 10 you're going. So shelters are often give dogs, emaciated dogs, kind of ratings. All right, this isn't working. And a 10 is kind of like how is this dog even still alive? I'm gonna say 8 because if he's in this condition at his age, he's likely been suffering from this for quite some time. Yeah. And his paws have never been trimmed. Like, gosh, I said earlier, like it doesn't matter because he's probably not that old, but. Okay, microchip?
No microchip. I'll tell you a little bit more about this in a minute, but
okay.
He did get found with something, but yeah, like I said, he did just come in last night. Okay. Actually, it looks like the police were called by a Good Samaritan last night around like 10 p.m. because a Good Samaritan found him tethered to a tree right next to like a restaurant and a duck pond. He was just tied to a tree.
Oh no. I'm sorry. Just out in the public, huh? Someone called it in?
Yeah.
Probably multiple people at that point, huh?
Maybe, yeah. I don't know how many people exactly. Could have been one, could have been a group, but this was late last night. So, of course, shelter was closed, but, of course, animal control still always, no matter what, they're roaming, they're ready for those situations. So, animal control brought him in to Animal Friends of the Valleys, into their, they call it their Sally Port area. There's their intake area for animal control officers when dogs they found out on the field. So, he was just health checked this morning, and then health check noted the following. So he's got moderate tartar on his canines and molars, possibly due to poor nutrition He has obviously a dirty coat. You already pointed out he's definitely got untrimmed mid nails. They're overgrown.
It's okay. You're okay. Yeah, he keeps backing up. Like he just always wants like one foot away, you know? Was trying to move more into his space, and he keeps backing up, which stinks.
He does have healed scars on the top of his head.
You know, I was going to say that, but I thought maybe it was dirt, and I always, I never want to jump straight to like scars, because then people go, oh, dog fight, which can happen. It happens a lot. But I would say more often it's usually dogs like encountering wildlife. Also, I just don't, I just didn't want that to be true. I'm sorry. Okay.
He has muscle loss on his head due to his emaciated state.
So what happens is, you're like, if there's a person, your cranium right here is kind of the last thing to go, right? For me, it's my love handles. For most anyone else, it's this right here. And when it starts caving in, it's a sign of muscle loss. You'll get muscle loss in your dogs will get it in their hips. They'll start to get hip and knee problems. The knee alignment will go off. When it starts to get that severe, you start to lose clarity and the ability to think and to function. A lot of times it'll just create extreme fatigue or aggression in a dog. If that's the case, I'd probably put them at a 9 then. Just go from an 8 to a 9. Because, yeah, I can kind of see it, but they probably got in there and felt it, and I haven't made that step yet with him.
Already, like I mentioned, they don't have a microchip, but we do have the leash that he was tied to the tree with.
Oh, let me see it. Okay, we're gonna show him the leash, and the reason we do this is to see if it has a positive or negative connotation. Now, sometimes even in these situations, surprisingly, a dog in this situation, the owner thought they were doing the best, or they were trying to do the best. So much of this is about education, and I know when you say a dog in this situation, there are no questions. That's just not right. Yes, it's not okay that this dog is in this state, and the person that is with this dog needs immediate intervention. But they might not be mentally healthy. They may be trying their best. And so sometimes this emaciated dog loves their owner, and their owner might have been doing what they thought was the best they could do, and the relationship might actually be really strong. And so I want to see, because then also if there was a name on the tag or collar, we want to see how he reacts to that. It just helps putting all this together. But okay, I'm going to keep it over here. I'm going to stop with the treats, because I don't want to associate that with treats. The reaction that should happen is if you get your collar and leash out with your dog, the reaction they have. They're happy, they're ready to go. And so if that's the kind of reaction, then that's not a bad thing. Yeah, okay, we're gonna take that right away. Okay.
And of course, because we don't have any microchip or anything like that, we don't have a name for him.
Yeah, no name on here, huh? Here, let's do this. Let's see if they know. We'll see if they know any tricks. Can you sit? You don't know that, huh? Can you sit? Okay. It's tough when he just looks at me in my eyes like, what are you saying? How do you say sit in Spanish? How do you say sit in Espanol?
Siéntate.
Sete?
Siéntate.
Will you say it?
Siéntate. Siéntate.
Nothing. Okay, what happened there was when he saw the leash, he immediately started backing off like that. So I don't think we didn't talk about it. You and I just knew, and I think you can probably see that on camera. But that was not a good reaction, and we can see some things like the lead doesn't look bad. Here, I'm going to hand this off to you so we can get away from him.
He had 2.
Yeah, he had 2. So this tells me a lot too. So what happened is, this right here. Okay, he's even nervous with that. I'll get that out of there. There's no dog tag on there, but there's no collar and leash. There are 2 leashes or leads So someone was taking a lead and using it for a collar. And don't do that. That's not a safe way to do things. Collars are cheap. Even if you're down on your budget, collars are cheap. You got to get a collar for the correct safety for your dog. We have no name. Sorry, is that just like, oh my gosh, is there more, or is that it?
That's it for him. I think it's already a lot as it is.
Oh yeah,
I'm glad there's no more.
Yeah. I want to be very clear. I'm glad that's the end of the story. I don't have words in a situation like this, and so I think what I'll do is I'll just give him words that he may have never heard before, and it's overdue. And that's you're a good boy. You're a good boy. Yeah, you're a good boy. You're a good boy. You know why you're a good boy? Because you're handsome, and you're loving, and you're loyal, and you're willing to trust me. You just met me. And that's a good boy after everything you've been through.
I think I have a name idea already.
Okay.
Well, I didn't tell you the name of the restaurant that he was found next to, but it's I think it's Oscar's Brewing Company.
Oh, that's
Oscar.
perfect. Brewing? Oh. Oscar, yeah, I like that. Yeah, Oscar is perfect. Oscar, you're a good boy. You're a good boy, Oscar. He doesn't know yet that that's his name. But watch his ears. Oscar, you're a good boy. Who's a good boy? Are you a good boy, Oscar? Do you want a treat, Oscar? Watch. 2 more times of that. I bet a couple times. You can tell if he's smart just with how observant he is. 2 more times that, and I'll bet he knows his name. Watch. Oscar, you're a good boy. I'm going to do it. I'm actually going to do it 2 more times because I want to say treat so he knows that this isn't called an Oscar, that he's called an Oscar. Oscar, do you want a treat? Good boy, Oscar. Good boy. Yeah. Now the last time, I'm going to try it, and then I'm going to give him some affection too. Oscar, do you want a treat? Good boy. Yeah. Oh, that's a good boy. There's nothing that just makes my heart weep more than a dog that can't hold their head up high because they don't have the confidence or the strength. But we're going to change that. Watch this. Oscar. Oscar. Oscar, do you want a treat? Try it one more time. He'll get it. Watch. Oscar. 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 Yeah, there you go. Oscar, do you want a treat? You want a treat, Oscar? That's a good boy. Yeah. Oscar, you are a good dog. And everything you've been through in this life was all just leading up to this moment. You didn't deserve any of it. All these things that you've had to go through, they're not your fault. It's not anything you did. You didn't get a fair shake. But from here on out, you are. Because we're going to make sure of it, okay? We're going to fill that belly. We're going to fill that heart. And we're going to make sure that you are safe and valued for the rest of your life. You have a protector in me, forever and always. You want to come up here? You want to come up here, buddy? Okay, come here. Come here. You want a treat? Yeah. You can come up here. Yeah, he's so dirty. Like when you start to just touch him. You want to come up here? Come here. Yeah, that's a good boy. Come on. Come on. Come on. Yeah. Just come up here. Yes, good boy. Yeah. Yeah, okay, come on. Oscar, you're a good boy. Yeah, you want to come up here? Come on. Come on. Come on up. Come on up. You need a little cuddle. You need a little love. Huh? It's okay. You can tell me about it. You need a little love? Huh? You want a little love? Yeah, good boy. That's a good boy. Yeah. Oh, that feels good. Yeah, normally I give like that hard cranium head rub. I can't right now because his neck's not strong enough, so it like pushes his neck down. Oh, he's so scary. It's that feeling of like, it's like the xylophone. I was in the band. I actually have felt the xylophone. You may not have. But you can imagine what a xylophone feels like. And he's just greasy. He's just as greasy as, I don't care. I just love him even more because I think when you can feel it. You can feel it through the screen. But when you actually feel him and you feel his tiny little hips and every bone in his body, there's just something that goes, I will fight for you. I will die for you. I will be there for you. I'll do whatever it takes. And I can't personally take him, but that doesn't mean that I can't defend him at all costs, no matter what. And that we can't work to find him a home, which will be hard because he's a pit bull and I'm going to need you guys more than ever. But that's what's so amazing about this is just all of us being a part of this. Me, Alexis sitting here, like our entire team, the farm, you watching this. Thank you. You're just as much a part of saving this boy as I am because you're here. And I know you go, oh, but I'm just sitting back here watching it. What am I doing? You hear so many people would click off and go, I can't watch that. I don't want to watch that. And hopefully one day you're able to go do what I do. It's like what I was saying at the beginning of the video, right? Hi. Because when you can get to this point right here, a dog like this being willing to take a moment and trust you in their darkest moment is life-changing, guys. And hopefully it's life-saving for him. Hi. Oscar. What was that? Someone else in here? It's like he just now noticed you. Good boy. Now, he is really cute. His paws go in a little bit. You've seen like east-west paws. His are... that's still east-west. What you call it, north-south? What do you call it? I don't know. It's really cute, though. Hi. I think with proper nutrition, it'll clear up. I wasn't in a position where I could ask you to call Sundays to see if they could feed him for a year. So I just volunteered them to do that and be a sponsor. And they've told us before they'll do it, like if we can't get a hold of them. But yeah, so I'm going to have them sponsor this video and feed him for a year.
Oh yeah, I have no doubt they'll have no problem.
But can you reach out to them so they don't just see this video and then go,
Yeah.
oh. And they love it too. So, I'm giving everyone the 50% off and link in the description. Let's do the scoop. You guys ready? I thought he was going to self-scoop, but knowing now that he's 2 and that he's not a puppy, he doesn't know what that is. He's never had anyone hold him. For all the people that go, well, how do you know? You just know. I will bet $1 bazillion. Besides, how are you going to prove it anyways? And who cares if I'm wrong? It's been long enough where he hasn't had the love that he needs and the nutrition that he needs. And so we're going to give it to him. So anyone who says that, ugh. Okay, come here. Just a little bit of trust. Just a little bit, Oscar. Yeah, that's you. You know your name already. Oscar. Oscar. Does Oscar want a treat? Good boy. Good boy. He's a good boy. Yeah, I cannot put any pressure on his head. That is so wild. He's a good boy. Yeah. You have such big eyes. You have such big eyes. If he put on 30 pounds with the Sundays for Dogs food, he would have a nice, shiny, healthy coat. I mean, you just wouldn't even, it would just be a different dog. Multiple times sitting with him, I've been sad. And what I do, and I'll tell you so that you can do it too when you're looking at him, is right here you see a sad dog, an emaciated dog, a dog that was given up on. He didn't give up, he was given up on. And I just look at him and in my mind, Alexis.
Oh, I thought that was him whining.
No, he tooted, and then I blamed it on you.
I thought he was like, why? I thought he went like, Oh my goodness, buddy.
See, well, that's how you know he is getting some food from the shelter. But what I was trying to say is I just picture him and how majestic he is. He truly is. And if you just re-envision him with 30 pounds, healthy coat, trimmed nails, happy face, confidence, you just get that perfect dog. And that's what he is. He may not look that way to the untrained eye right now, but that's what he is. Huh. Yeah, it's a good boy. Okay, we're going to do something because you need a little comfort. And it's okay. I would imagine that I'll scoop him up and then he'll jump out, and that's okay. Like, it's always a push and a pull, you know? Come here. Okay. And if he stays, that would be great too. Oh my goodness. Too easy to scoop you. Like, that's weird too with just how light he is. Come here. Okay. Oscar. Oh, you see how I knew his name there? Oscar, do you want a treat? Okay. Good boy. Good boy, Oscar. Yeah. That's a good boy, Oscar. You're a good boy. Oh, he's relaxing. Oh, that feels so good, huh, buddy? That feels so good. This, my friend, is called the scoop. And it's just a little extra love that's probably well overdue for you. You needed this, my man. You needed this. There you go. That's a good boy. Oh, sorry. Yeah, it's funny because at the beginning of the video, he was doing the chomp for treats because he's just never had treats before. Hey, I have a question about when he was tied up. Like, did someone untie him or did they just leave him there for animal control to get him? I wonder that because of his breed. Like sometimes people are scared, especially if a dog looks emaciated and you don't have if you don't have someone around that's experienced with a pit bull, a lot of times they just immediately kind of get shunned. Do you know if everyone just left him tied up or someone untied him and then when animal control got there, they handed him off?
I don't know that detail, but I'm going to assume, just reading off the notes, that they might have just left him tied there because at least with him tied, it was like he was safe and not running out into the street or anything. So it's...
I don't judge anybody. A lot of people might not have known maybe that was someone's dog or... Well, I can tell you what I would have done. I want to know what you would have done. Would you leave him? Is that the safe, right thing to do? Or would you have scooped in and taken that leash off or cut it or whatever and scoop this boy up?
I can tell you, I guess it depends. Like if you mind me putting my opinion.
Please, I would love to have your opinion.
I think it really depends because at the end of the day, you don't know the dog, right? So you have to take caution just in case. You never know how they are. I'm sure this boy was, you could probably just tell right away he's not going to be a threat. But so who knows? Maybe they did take him off the tree. Yeah. But I would say like the safest thing that I totally see that being a valid option of just leaving them at least just in one place and they can't run into the street and you're already calling and getting help and help's on the way. For a professional like animal control to be able to handle that too. And
it's why you are part of this team and you're so amazing. And I would have been so dumb and I just would have run up and cut that leash off so fast it would have scared him to death.
I think with this boy though, it would be really hard not to though, because I'm sure the way he was acting was not much different. If anything,
with the big old sad eyes.
I would have also been so heartbroken.
Listen, I want to spend more time with him. I know a lot of times we do the scoop and then we're like, okay, we're okay. But here's the deal. Okay, you were going to get more treats? Yeah, you got it down now, huh? We've made such progress with him right out of the gate, and it's so important when these dogs first come in. It can really be life-saving for them. First, I need everyone to subscribe because I want you to get the pup date. So many people are like, what happened to this dog? What happened to this dog? It takes some time sometimes to do the pup dates, but I want you to subscribe so when you see that pup date episode, you click on it so fast. And we're doing these watch parties where, it's all of the dogs and all of the pup dates. And then we do these watch parties where I'm there live the whole time, watching with you. We're commenting. We've done it a couple of times, and I did it last time. I'm like, we need to do this every time because it was just hours of just getting to connect with everyone and the community getting to connect with each other. So do that. And, I think we should do mail time. Has anyone sent any packages?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, yes.
You say that like, duh. It still always just humbles me and just like my mind because it's pretty amazing that you guys send stuff. But I would like to normalize just stuff and things around him because he probably hasn't had those normal environments. And it would be neat to see if there's anything in there for him that we can leave in his kennel with him while he starts to heal and get better. Now, let me tell you how this is going to roll out. For him to be adopted, it would need to be someone that has experience with dogs, or you're able to adopt him and commit to working with a vet or someone who has experience in these situations. If you're a rescue or you know a rescue that might be able to help this boy, tag that rescue, because they're just going to be pros in helping dogs like this and rehabilitating them and bringing them back to health. I would say guard your heart with emaciated dogs, because you just never know. Sometimes in these situations, if they're like this for long enough, it's a perfect environment for cancer. Or maybe they have cancer and that's why they're like this. It's like trying to reinflate a balloon that's been deflated for a year or two. Sometimes it's brittle and all the internal organs don't bounce back. So just know that he is high risk. But I feel good. I think, just based off his spirits and the way he's functioning and his interest in treats, I think there's hope here. We should try at least. You want to come back up here? Did you go take a water break? Probably thirsty from all the treats, huh? You want to come back up here? Yeah, you want to? Hi, buddy. Hi. I love you. Oscar, I love you. Yeah, you're a good boy, aren't you? Your treat taking has improved tenfold from the first treat you took from me. I'm very proud of you. You're a very smart boy. Yeah. Name a sweeter dog than a pit bull, Alexis. Quick, go.
That's so...
No such thing.
You can't.
That was a trick question. Hey, you little sneak... Here, I'm going to let him. One of my favorite things to do is let dogs, sneak treats and stuff, because it's something that a family dog does, Kobe's getting, in his old age, Kobe's getting worse and worse at this, where he's just stealing more and more treats and stuff off the little kid table from the kiddos. You turn away now, and if you have a half-eaten waffle on the kid table, it's gone. Hey, Ken, can I get a couple more treat sticks from you? By the way, we've gone through about 4, this will be, I think, the 5th treat stick. And so that in and of itself is almost like a mini meal. And so we'll update the health team on that so that they know just his intake, so they don't also come feed him right away. Usually the refeeding protocol is every couple of hours. It makes a big difference. Oh, wow. We have a lot of packages, huh?
Yes, we do.
And by the way, okay, so mail time. Here's how it works. You can mail me a package. I put the address in the description. It's not my home address. Please don't show up at my home. I love you all, but don't show up. But it goes to our mailbox and we pick all those up. I can't possibly open all of the packages as much as I love you guys, but Alexis helps, Ken helps, the shelter helps, and it all goes to dogs in need. And if it's a letter to me, it comes to me, I read them. I can't respond to every single one of them. Some of y'all I write back, as you know, because you received a letter back. But there's only so much time of the day, and I got to take care of the dogs and grow the coffee and all the things, and be present with my family. But I just am always awestruck by the compassion and the talent and the love that comes through in what you guys send me. So thank you. And if you didn't get your package open on mail time, or you didn't hear from me, just know that I appreciate you. This is mail time, and I think I have some things for you. Now, this might be his first ever, if there's a toy in here, it might be his first ever toy. Dogs like this often have never had a toy. I know it's wild to think about. He may have never had a name, never had a toy, never had a treat, never had affection, but don't let that break your heart, because it all changes today. It all changes today, buddy. I have a letter here. I'm going to show you guys, but first let me read it. Roscoe Flowers says hi. Will I see? And wants to share some love with his friends in need. Kind of looks like you, huh? Black dog. It got scratched up, I think, in transit. Let's let you sniff that. You want to sniff it? What's in there? What's in there? What is that? Should we open it together? Oscar, you think it? Should we open it together? Oh, this might be perfect for you. No way. This could be... Sometimes things are just meant to be. Okay, you saw with him the scoop. The one of the points of the scoop is the embrace, the compression, the moment of safety that's so important to dogs. Shoot, so important to all of us. But dogs, they're pack animals. They back themselves into caves so that they feel that safety. They're most vulnerable, and they look at you with those goofy eyes like a goofy, awkward teenager when they poo, because they need your safety. This is a compression shirt. And we will put it on him. I bet it's the right size. Isn't that crazy how someone sent us that? They had no idea what size dog we'd be sitting with or what dog might be in need. Oh, and look, little handkerchiefs. That we'll give those to Mel and for grooming. Oh my goodness. The Flowers family. Flowers family, you nailed it. Thank you. You're so cute. It's a little big, but he'll grow into it for sure. Wait a minute, did I get it wrong again? I always get it wrong. No, I got it right. I'll say, if you ever want to go do this stuff, but you're like, oh, but I don't know enough about, working with dogs, or just know that, like, a lot of times the reason we don't edit out my mess ups and things like that, like we edit out me trying to figure out this compression shirt, although I should certainly know how to do it because I've done it enough. I think more than anything, it exposes that Kelly and Alexis are more skilled than I. But I guess what I'm trying to say is, like, you don't have to be the dog whisperer to go help dogs. You just have to have the want and the willingness to learn and to try. Because messing up is okay. Dogs don't need you to be perfect. Yeah, this is the right way.
Is it just not too big?
I think it's too big.
Because he's just so...
It's the right size for him.
That looks about right.
There we go.
Oh,
there we go.
Yeah, it's just he's small.
It's more of a warmth jacket than compression. But still, pretty amazing that it's like his size, and it's just meant to be. You've been a good boy patiently waiting, huh? It'll still help, just the weight of it. It just has more weight to it. But yeah, dogs don't need you to be perfect. They don't need you to have all the answers. They know your intentions, right? Like, dogs know your true intentions, and that's all they need. Wow. You want to check it out? Sniff it? Okay, I'll get it from here. It's like a push and a pull, right? That's a lot right there, so then I'm going to take it away. Okay, we have a card. He wants to know if there are any treats in the card. Yeah, we can hear. We'll associate a card being a good thing. There you go. There you go. There you go again. Saving the day. Well, you guys are the ones saving the day. Oh, Abby too. Look at this. Look at Abby. Oh my goodness. Look at Abby. That's Abby. Yeah. Our last Boston was Abby. Abby, too, is the rescue we adopted from ARF. This is how she looked when I put her to bed, and she's had her ear scratches and her belly rubbed. Rocky and Kelly, thank you for what you're doing. My sister, Messy Lee, I think it's Messy. I'm not very good at cursive. If I'm saying that wrong, I really apologize. Was a great fan of your mission, and as a result, I've become a fan, too. Messy went to be with our Lord and Savior on February 25th. I'm really sorry for your loss. Messy was a nurse for 25 years until she became disabled, and she had a deep love for animals and people. Amazing. My goddaughter, her family, and I would like to help with the work you do in the shelter and on Flip's farm. Please accept this donation and the memory for the scared dogs at the shelter. Thank you. I will take that and I will get that to the shelter to help with dogs just like Oscar here that need it. So I will pass that forward. Thank you so much. Let's look at your little paws. Wait, let me show you guys this mail time break for this adorable moment. Mail time brought to you by Oscar, the cutest dog in the whole world. Oscar, he's so cute. He's so adorable. His little paws. They're untrimmed, but that's okay. Oscar. Oh, this is a classic. I think this will be a good one. Is that your first squeaker? What is that? I saw those little eyes go whoop. What's that? Too much? Too much? Sometimes it squeakers out of the gate, for dogs that have never seen it before. It's just too much. Oh, your ears go with the squeaker. Okay, I'll put that right there. If you want to check it out, you can. We have all these toys, and what's great is we'll leave a couple for Oscar, and then we will get the rest to the shelter for all the dogs that need toys.
I know, just show everyone. Come on. Alexis did not want to have this on camera, which is why I want to have this on camera.
Let me at least thank whoever's...
Yeah, let's see who sent it.
I don't think they left behind.
They didn't?
Who sent...
Oh, I love it. They just sent it anonymous.
Yeah, because it just shows from a store. It doesn't show a person's name.
Okay, whoever did this, show them. It's a really cool shirt.
It is.
Hey,
it is. I just get embarrassed.
Truth time. Are you going to wear it?
Yes.
Yeah,
actually,
see?
Yes, I will. Yes, I will.
That's
Thank
so
you.
awesome. Whoever sent that, thank you. That's fun.
Thank you.
Okay, last one. I think this will be a good one. A gift for you. Hi, Rocky, Kelly, Alexis, AFV, whichever puppy you're sitting with. I don't know what to send, so here's a mixture as well as a doggy doo-doo bags for the dog walking team. Thank you. If you ever want to be a dog walking volunteer at Animal Friends of the Valleys, please, they need you. Come down here, or at your local rescue and shelter. They need you. I think you're all doing amazing. Kim, thank you. Wait a minute. Twix.
Oh,
The one thing you can't have. That's pretty cute. This is for Alexis because Alexis has a problem and she loves Twix. So please send her Twix because 100% truth right now.
Okay.
You're out of Twix at the house, aren't you?
Yes.
All of the Twix, people send all of these Twix, and you have no Twix.
I'm not eating all of them.
Oh.
I'm donating. That's also for me. I donate that to the shelter staff too, and they love them.
2 for me, 1 for you. All right. Stock up. Okay, here. This one is for you. More toys, okay? What I'm going to do here is I'm going to give him the whole treat stick. But first, I just want to say, again, how you can help. Share this. Because if you can't become a member, I'd love to have you. You're the first to get the pup dates. And it's just awesome community. Whatever it be. The one thing you can do that makes the world of difference, it's so life-saving, is share this. It costs nothing. It takes just a moment of action. Can lead to adoptions. It's happened so many times. So many people come to the shelter and say, "Oh, we watch you on TV," you know, because you guys throw this up on TV, or they say, "I didn't know about you until my friend shared this, and then I came to adopt this dog," and that just makes my day. So I'm gonna do this whole treat stick here in a second. But yeah, I'm gonna do that and go. Let's support our sponsor, Sundays for Dogs. The fact they're gonna feed him for an entire year is pretty awesome. They don't even actually know it yet. That's what's so awesome about them. So let's support the companies that are doing good and supporting dogs. If you can, go get them 50% off, rockykanaka.com/Sundays, or I'll put the link in the description below. And make sure you go turn on the playlist to watch the pup dates, because if any of this, these moments broke your heart, go watch those pup dates and you'll know what it's all about, where you see these dogs get adopted. And let's hand off this entire treat stick. Here we go. Oscar, you're a good boy. You're a good boy. You're a good boy, Oscar. You're a good boy. Okay, I will tell you, leaving is absolutely the hardest part. I will often just lag and sit around waiting because I don't want this to end. And sure enough, as soon as I got up and walked out, because I thought Oscar had fallen asleep, this happened.
Yeah, are you a good boy? Yeah, Oscar's a good boy. Oscar's a good boy. Oscar, are we gonna get a tail wag? Do you love me? Do you love me? Oh, did we get a tail wag? Oh yeah, yay! Oh, it's okay. I'm so sorry. I was gonna leave. Oh, he's a good boy. He's a good boy. Come here. Oh, he's a good boy. He's a good boy. Oh, I'm so sorry. Hi. Oh, you're a good boy. Oh my goodness. Oh, you're so awesome. I thought you were asleep. I'm so sorry. I was trying to sneak out. The tail wag was adorable. I did not think we were going to get that. He's a good boy. He's a good boy. Oh, yeah. Okay, what do you want? You want another treat? Do you want another treat? Can I say goodbye with it? Can I leave you with a treat? I'll come back and check on you, okay? I'll come back. I'll be back. Don't you worry. Come here. Come here. Look at that. Look. That tail's bigger than you are. Come here, buddy. Come here.
Now, as I was leaving, I made sure to break up all of his treats so that he wasn't sad when I left. And Zoe, one of the animal care attendees at the shelter, was taking photos of him. And look, it just really brought out his just adorable little head and face. I really love it. Okay, just want to thank you personally for sharing this so that we can help him find his forever home.